Good day, class. Welcome to the sixth session. In this session, we will briefly reflect on how characteristics of the workplace and occupational context affect learning. The characteristics of the workplace play a major role on how effective learning will be. It is determined by a number of factors, which are physical and non-physical. Physical factors include tangible things such as the buildings, the facilities, individual office space, and availability of equipment, stationery, telephones, and other factors. Non-physical factors include the relationships between workers, how management relates to workers, the values of the organization, and what the organization does to make sure that the staff and clients are treated well. The decisions made in an organization are made by people in the organization, which is what determines how the physical and non-physical factors are used in accordance to the organization's agreement. Different organizations have different characteristics and approaches to how the staff is managed and how learning is encouraged within the workplace. Organizations are best described according to the industry they function in, which is either the primary, secondary, or tertiary sector. Another way of describing an organization is to state whether it is a government or non-government organization. Government organizations are all subject to specific controls and laws, which prescribe how the departments should be run and what workers are allowed to do. Non-governmental organizations are not necessarily subject to the same rules and regulations, although a number of laws such as the Skills Development Act and the Labor Relations Act determine how employees are to be treated in the workplace, regardless of which organization they work in. Some of these laws also make allowance for training, especially the Skills Development Act, which is meant to encourage organizations to assist their workers in training and learning. Now let us look at the effect of occupational features on learning. The different categories of organizations have different characteristics based on the type of industry, the types of controls, and the laws that control the different work environments. Every industry needs workers who can do specific duties, even though the requirements may differ from organization to organization. Workers in the primary sector are mostly not highly educated and are often only able to do a very specific job, which might mean that the workers will not need to study further. The secondary industry shows some of the same problems, with workers skilled in manufacturing processes, but not much else. In the tertiary sector, employees with good qualifications and specialized skills are highly in demand. In some cases, the organization will help the workers acquire the necessary skills to help the organizations in their functions, and the work environment is set to assist workers with learning. Government organizations are subject to more intense rules and regulations due to the fact that the South African government has given a lot of attention to skills development. Workers at government departments will be more able to access learning programs. One of the requirements will probably be to the learning programs that have been relevant to the work that the person is doing. In some cases, a large organization may have a specific budget for training and may encourage workers to go for specific learning programs, whereas small and micro organizations may need their staff to perform more than one task or job, which could be willing to provide the training to the workers. The type of industry and the size of the organization has a major influence on the resources that the organization has available to help workers learn. It is crucial that each learner finds an approach or technique that suits them. We have come to an end of our unit standard. Please ensure to go over your learner guide to ensure that we have covered everything.